Hello, you beautiful freaks. Before we start the show, we have a very important announcement to make. The other day, we were holding a contest at Horror Fest, an EPA Horror Fest, at the Circle Drive-In in Dixon City, PA. And the contest was a raffle for the hat of David Arquette. It's an autographed stab hat. And also a $100 gift card to Respawn Tattoo in Dunmore. So, before we start the show, Rory, take it away.
Right now, we're actually going to name the winners of the raffle. You ready? And the winners are EJ and I. Thanks for playing. All right, so the government intervened, and it turns out that we cannot name ourselves the winner of our own raffle.
Ah, man.
So we got to name one of you wonderful people who participated.
All right, so first up, we're going to do the David Arquette autographed hat. And so, Rory, you could take it away.
We're also recording this technically because we want you all to see that we're being very honest about this, because it's like on a podcast. It's like, well, anybody could have been named technically. So we got our Silent Night, Deadly Night 10 that we're going to crack open, and I'm going to do one of these, look away. I'm going to pull a number. This is going to be for which gift?
The David Arquette signed stab hat.
All right. Are you ready, EJ Leeson?
I'm so ready. Let's do it.
Our winner is number 33.
Number 33, and that would be Nicole Beavers. Congratulations, Nicole Beavers. We will call you and let you know and get your info, and congratulations.
Yeah. Awesome job.
Yeah. And
Being
thank you so
named.
much for your donation, too. All right. Second, this is for the $100 gift card to Respawn Tattoo here in Dunmore, PA, done by the best in the biz, Mr. Jay Salerno, Gentle J. Don't think, just ink. Respawn Tattoo. So, Rory, pull out the number.
If a kid wins this, just let us know. We'll work something out for you.
Yeah.
All right. And the winner is number 48.
48. That is Robin Almenhauser. Oh, my God. Well, congratulations to our winners. Thank you so much. And we love you guys. Hello, you beautiful freaks, and welcome to a brand new camp episode of Camp Freakquels. I'm your host, EJ Leeson, and with me today is the one and only Rory Galarasi.
I've actually gotten into cloning recently, so that's not accurate.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, man. I blew up your spot.
Yeah. It's the worst fear you can have when you have a clone?
What?
Is that he's doing better than me. He's got a better job, snazzier car, better podcast.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Buddy.
Yeah, we have 2 listeners. He has 3.
Oh, my God.
So he's slightly
marginally
marginally better.
better.
Whatever.
More handsome.
He has a little bit.
How's he doing that?
He's not as horribly disfigured as I am. Life's been hard.
Yeah.
Living in the dunes.
You know what they say? If it doesn't work the first time, just try it again. So just make another clone of you.
Yeah, that's true. So I'll have to kill the second one. Because then the third one could be like well, he'd be the first one, technically, the clone. So this would be the second clone.
Right.
And if that clone is a failure, then I could start feeling good about myself.
Right.
And I could shove them and treat them like trash.
But I did hear the more you clone yourself, the dumber they do get.
Oh, okay. So, like, maybe I'll kill, like, 48 of them and just keep that last guy.
Yeah.
He's like, bah!
Wait, could you go to jail, hypothetically, for killing your own clone?
I don't think they'll let you into heaven.
Oh, okay.
Because you're killing yourself.
Right.
Isn't that one of their things?
I guess so, but, like, would you go to jail for manslaughter of your own clone?
Yeah, you're like, you can't arrest me, officer. I was simply killing myself.
That, and also, like,
Isn't it crime?
it has to be a
Is
crime,
Because
right?
they say that in It's a Wonderful Life. He's like, it's illegal to do that down here, and he's like, it's illegal to do it up there, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you try to kill yourself and the cops catch you,
Right.
what are they going to do? Give you the death penalty?
Like, what's going on
All right.
here? This is your twin? You're like, no, this man is imposing on my life, and he's trying to be me. It's a clone officer. And then what if it was a twin?
What if the
instead?
cop's like, you know what? I've got a twin. And he's real stupid.
Oh, no. So then the cop kills your...
I think we switch.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because who needs to spend all that time with oneself?
Right. I mean, who needs that?
I don't want to spend time with meself.
Hey, that's all right. Well, today we have a very special camp counselor with us. You guys all know him. He's tough. He's buff. He's got all the right stuff. Mr. Greg Caldwell, how are you, sir?
Good. Thanks for having me back. Appreciate it.
Friend of the camp.
Yes.
How are you?
And to comment on what you were just saying before, I think you're the one that caused the clone, so you still might be in trouble for all that.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
You're the creator of your own misery on that one, buddy.
So you're saying it's a problem if I kill the clone?
I think so. You're still taking a life.
So, like, what's the point of having a clone if not to murder it?
I
Send it to work for you so you don't have to.
Ooh, that's
I
good.
think, yeah.
I
Like,
think I could find more useful things for it than just like bringing it alive to off it. You know?
But I need to know what it's like.
you
I need
gotta
to know what it's
think
like
a
to
little
play
bigger,
God.
my friend.
I need to know what it's like to play God.
I'll
Greg.
never know what I look like dead unless I kill my
Yeah.
Remember what happened
I want to
to
know if
you?
I like it or not.
Don't you remember Hugh Jackman at the end of The Prestige? I think he was worn out.
Yeah.
He doesn't know if he's ever going in
Yeah.
or coming out.
Wait. If I do this, will I be like Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Just like a line of Robert Angiers, like just all dead. just
Just a bunch of top hats.
a pile of dead Robert Angiers. Well, Rory's have, of course.
Raven View hats.
Ravenview hats instead of top hats. Yeah, Ravenview hats.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. I like to
That's right.
promote my lousy products.
And it gives you, like, that's the great thing about the Prestige. Right away, it gives you everything.
Oh, I
And
thought you meant
the
ideas.
opening. Oh, yeah, it does. It gives you ideas, of
Yeah,
course.
I got
Right.
things to do.
But, no, right in the beginning, it gives you, like, a little hint of, like, what this story will have in store for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really good movie, actually.
Yeah. So, Greg, what's up? What's new, buddy?
Not much, man. Just same old stuff. I did. Are we going into what we watched right away, or?
Oh, well, I'm just wondering, how's your summer going? Your camp summer?
Oh,
I heard you
pretty
let a
good.
kid-
Except there's a lot of rain, so a lot of indoor activities. That's never a good time.
I heard you let a kid drown the other day.
that can't be. That's a lie. We didn't even have the canoe race yet.
No, we did. We got stuck in the goddamn ocean.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you guys did.
What happened to Brent? I know he lost most of his shirt, but I didn't know we all lost him too.
Maybe he lost his job. I haven't seen him in a while.
I know. I don't know where he is at.
I think he went back to Camp Daleville. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Hey,
Something
everybody
about
get-
sneaking over across the lake to the girls' side of camp. I don't know. It's just a rumor, but
he's up to no good. That Brent, I tell you, he's probably watching Popeye's Revenge as we speak.
He can't get enough.
he did tell me he was a big fan of that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what he first said when I met him. He's like, "Hi, my name's Brent. Have you seen Popeye's Revenge?"
Yeah.
What's weird is that he messaged me the other night and said, "Let's cover it again because I have more to say."
More.
And I responded with, "I feel like there's not much more to say."
And he said,
He's
"Well,
like-
after watching it 50-something times,
Yeah.
he begs to differ."
He's like, "You learn more about it. It's like the Prestige."
Yeah. Yeah. The more you watch, the more you get out of it.
Oh, I picked up on things I never would have thought of.
But yeah, no, but your life at summer camp has been okay.
yeah, not too bad, except for like being rained out here and there.
Yeah.
Always on
It's
the
always
weekend.
raining here.
Yeah.
And maybe
That's the
I'll add that
range.
sound effect. I don't
What's
know.
that?
How's the archery range? I know you're like heading that up a little bit.
Nobody put an arrow in somebody yet, so that's a good sign.
You're doing great. You're doing better than us.
I thought it was really cool that Anne Hathaway stopped by and she recognized you and you strummed your bow. That was cool.
Yeah. He's like,
And she's like,
Greg. And everyone's like, oh
I didn't
my
know.
gosh.
I didn't know you knew Anne Hathaway.
And then
I
Greg just
haven't
went
had time to shave in a while, so beard.
Greg's our Odysseus.
Yeah. Greg's like, Zeus is law this, Zeus is law that. Or like, shut up.
This whole Camp Freakquels, he's just been trying to get home.
Yeah.
Although it was easier to string a bow when you're competing with a bunch of kids. I'm the only
true.
adult there.
Yeah, and Hathaway's like, yeah, I guess you'll do.
All right, that works for us. All right, so Greg, let's go into movies we watched recently. What are a couple movies you watched, bud?
The other night I rented One Spoon of Chocolate, the new RZA movie that was out. It was pretty good. It got a bad rap, but I figure maybe people didn't get it. It's very much an exploitation, like revenge movie.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of liked it. I didn't even see the whole plot coming. I was like, okay, that threw me a little off guard, but I won't ruin anything. But it wasn't bad. It was entertaining. Last week was Texas Chainsaw Day, and I opted to watch the sequel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Which
I
one?
watched part two.
Part two?
There's only
Great.
2 of those movies.
Great.
I hadn't watched it either, and the Vinegar Syndrome 4K was like really nice. I've owned it for a couple of years and had never watched it.
Now, did you, I was going to ask, like, when's the last time you watched part 2?
It's been a minute, but
Yeah.
I saw that one a bunch as a kid too, and I always thought it was very entertaining because obviously Bill Moseley's great in it, and the
Chop
cook,
Top
the
is
cook
the
is
best.
great too. So,
Yeah.
and then I bought At Close Range on 4K.
Cool.
And I'm a big fan of that movie, and I highly recommend anybody that's never seen it to watch it, even though it's a little bit dark of a movie. Very, very good. It took place in Pennsylvania, and it's based off a true story. Christopher Walken is amazing in it.
Yeah.
It's not like you've seen Christopher Walken before.
Oh, I
And
love
Sean Penn is great in it, with his brother Chris Penn.
Another legend. I love Chris Penn.
I watched Normal with Bob Odenkirk.
How awesome was that?
It was really good, and I
Wasn't it
didn't
awesome?
realize at the end it was directed by Ben Wheatley, and I'm like, oh, damn,
Yeah.
because he directed Kill List, which is like a really good movie too.
Dude, I came out of that movie so I didn't know much going into it.
I liked it,
I really, really enjoyed that movie.
and
a
it
lot.
didn't play long around here. 'Cause
No, I think it was only in maybe like 2 weeks. or
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna check it out, and it was gone, but it was good. And I watched Falling Down because it was recently put out
That movie rocks.
on Blu-ray, and the transfer is great, and I haven't seen it in ages, and it was just awesome to watch it again.
You know
I love
what?
that.
The older I get, the more I start to feel like that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was sitting in traffic actually today because there's so much road work going on, and I thought of that movie because I just watched it recently.
I like his haircut.
Oh
That-
yeah,
that whole
like the
look
whole
is
like
just
like straight out of the, like the
Dilbert.
50s. Yeah, like Dilbert.
straight Dilbert.
Like the tie being too short with the white T-shirt.
Like the Drew Carey show.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Carey's like, I want to do a show. They're like, hey man, whatever you want, dude.
Calm down.
But
Yeah,
that was like that
don't
was
fall
really
down,
fun to
man.
watch again. I watched The Frighteners because it was on Shudder, and I haven't watched that in a
Ooh,
while.
Love that. You know, I forgot how great Dee Wallace was. I like.
Oh
I-
yeah, she is. Like,
yeah. When I rewatched it just recently, I actually forgot. I didn't even know that was Dee Wallace for the longest
People
time.
do forget like she's in it. Like if you
Yeah.
haven't seen it in a long time.
And she is like incredible in that movie. I think that's like one of her best
When the
performances
switch goes,
of all time.
it's
Dude,
great.
It's amazing. She's so good. And of course, Jeffrey Combs is like
Oh yeah,
outstanding.
yeah, he really is.
Jeffrey Combs is a very reliable actor.
Oh,
really
yeah,
nice
I mean,
guy too.
He is.
Yeah.
Really nice guy.
He is super cool.
Yeah.
There's something that resonates with me.
And then I also
Oh, this guy.
I had 2 others. I watched a movie called Midnight that I'd never seen before, directed by John Russo.
Okay.
That was something. I think
Okay.
a lot of that was filmed in PA too.
All right.
And
Like the Night of the Living Dead, John Russo?
yeah,
Oh, cool.
the guy that's in it, he's one of the guys. He was in Martin. Was
John
he-
Amplis?
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
it.
man. I met him before, too. He's super cool.
I did meet him once.
Martin's probably, like, one of the most underrated
Terribly underrated
movies.
vampire
Yeah,
movie.
that might be, like, top-tier Romero. It's, like, really hard to say,
I
like,
would say
whether...
so.
Yeah, like, whether or not I'm like, well, do I prefer it over, like, the Dead trilogy? But some parts of it I do.
I prefer it over stuff for sure, like the Crazies and stuff like that, or Season of the Witch.
It's very thoughtful, very like emotional movie.
Yeah.
And that ending, man, just like punches you in the gut.
It's great,
It's
though.
rough.
It's great, though.
But John Amplas is very like sympathetic and plays that complicated character like
carries that
brilliantly.
movie.
Yeah.
I like the flashback scenes too, like they're in black and white.
Yeah, because it's almost like how, like his memory of things is like a 1930s like Dracula film, and it's like because his mind is so warped from all that toxic shit in his family. It's so good.
It is. It's very good. And then the last thing I watched, which I'm embarrassed to say I've never seen this, is a movie called Soylent Green from the 70s. And it's been referenced so many times in other stuff now that I've watched it. I can't believe I've never seen it before. It was really good. Like, I highly recommend watching that if you never have. Charlton Heston's great in it. It's like that typical 70s movie. I can't really give anything away, but it's really good.
I know what it is.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I know all about that movie.
Are you a fan of it?
I said I know all about it.
Oh, you never seen it?
No,
either?
I know from The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's what I mean, and they reference it in Futurama all the time too. So,
all right. Rory, how about you? What happened recently, bud? What movies have you watched?
It's sometimes when I'm editing these episodes, I'm always like, man, I'm always just yapping about movies. So we're gonna do something a little different today. I have 3 little things I want to talk about, but I need you for one of them.
Okay.
NEPA Horror Fest.
Oh my God, what a great time!
We got to do that.
It was so cool. Like, it was a crazy day. I don't even know what to say. Like, it was amazing. The amount of people that had turned out and came up to our table. And we were expecting, we're like, oh, it'd be nice if we could get like a few donations or something.
I thought it was going to be pushing it if we got 5.
Right, I know.
And then people kept coming.
We got like, well, we didn't know how much we actually made, right? Because there was an online thing people could scan and donate to Kitties of NEPA.
Yeah, because that was like the raffle that we were doing.
Right, and yeah, so we were doing this raffle where we auctioned off like a David Arquette hat. A stab hat signed by David Arquette.
We took one of David Arquette's hats.
Yeah, we just took his hat. And then we also had like a gift card that Jay also tagged on to that too, where, hey, for second place, someone could win a $100 gift card. So we're at our table, and all of a sudden, it was just like person after person after person coming up to our table. It was really cool. Rory, you did like an awesome job. You were like really good at pitching, same with Jay and stuff. All of us were just, hey, here's what we're like, this is our podcast, this is our booth and stuff, and we have some free stuff if you want to take it.
It was a wild table in that way.
Yeah.
Because it was like you go down the table, and it's like we collaborated with everybody's favorite Salerno, Jay Salerno.
Jay Salerno.
So we had a table. It was Respawn Tattoo and Freakquels Podcast, and we were doing our raffle for the Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue, and everyone said we had the fun table.
Yeah.
Because we were goofy as shit, and it was fun. Hey.
It was incredible. And we did not expect to have so many people just like come up to our table.
No, and seriously, I was very nervous about it.
Me too.
Because I really wanted to like raise a decent amount of money for the Kitties of NEPA, because as you know, talk about them a lot on this show, and it was such a cool opportunity to try to like help them with some of like the vet bills or food, just whatever they needed, because it's like they're just doing that. Like they're not, I don't think they have like big giant donors or anything like that.
Right.
So I was just like, man, I hope we can clear like $20.
I know.
And then it was like people were just so kind about the whole thing. Like they all just wanted to help. Some people just gave money. They were like, I don't want to. Yeah.
Cats and stuff. Here. Yeah.
Like, I don't want your stupid hat. It smells bad.
It smells like our cat too much.
Yeah, it smells way too much. But it was great because like everybody was very kind and very supportive, and we actually did so much better than we thought we were gonna do. Probably could have fathomed, honestly, at that point. And it was just great because we were like hanging out at that table, just like goofing off with Jay, and And then we were like selling some shit, we got a bunch of new listeners for the podcast, which is great. If you haven't subscribed, please do.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
something.
it was absolutely incredible. Like, and then not only that, there was music, there was live music that they had, and you could hear, the bands from afar, and they sounded all awesome. Then they had Bards Fest, like
right across from us.
Right across from us. So I was able, I had like a thing written for that, so I like snuck out of the tent for a second to go watch that for a little bit. And they all killed it. They were all amazing. And then, of course, like all the special guests that were there too.
And we got. I mean, I never thought I was gonna meet Gary from Are You Afraid of the Dark in my lifetime.
I know.
Or Bobby Butnick.
And then they both stopped by our table, which was insane.
Which is wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Russ Hall, like I was just like looking at him, and I'm like, I know that
he
guy
has not aged.
No, he looks
at
the
all.
same.
Yeah, and same with like Budnick though too. Like
yeah.
he looks like he was older, but he still has all the Budnick features. Yeah.
They're both very nice, and they did those little shout outs for us, and they were like really cool about it. And
yeah.
The whole thing. And Bob Keller, just you've heard him on the show a bunch of times, and I give him all the credit in the world for just doing these events, because I can't imagine it's easy just booking guests and getting everything to run as smoothly as it did that day.
Yeah.
So if you see Bob Keller out in the wild, give him a high five.
Absolutely.
Say we sent you.
And and it was incredible. It was such an incredible experience. We had such a great time. We definitely want to do it again. And shout out to Carl, who like hooked us up with a lot of like Freakquels merch that we were just giving away to like people that donated. And a huge thank you, of course, to all the people that came and donated, which is insane. So we didn't know how much was raised, right? And then so the next day, when Kitties of NEPA reached out to us and they added all the cash and all the online donations, they told us the amount. Rory, how much?
$3.
Yeah.
$3 whole. Because we pocketed a lot of it.
Yeah.
No, we went over $750.
Yeah.
Which is great, because again, it's just like, I mean, in the world in which we live right now, people are not exactly like, trying to get rid of their money.
Right.
It's wild out there. So people were just very, very, very kind and cool about it. And just know that if you donated, you're listening right now, all your money literally just went to take care of cats. And that's awesome. You want to hear about another event that I went to?
Yeah.
Not so much an event, but a show.
Right.
Our buddy, Mr. Young Vince, went and saw his band play.
Oh, yes. How was it?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved watching him up there, because I never got to actually see him perform with the band before. And it was great. He was like totally in his element, and their songs, all their original stuff was rad. It was like just like really cool and interesting, and yeah, I got to see our baby boy grow up.
I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Other last little thing I'll mention was over the weekend we went to the Mahoning Drive-In for the wild world of David Lynch, which there's your mention, Lynch, for the show, Mr. Greg. No, it was awesome. I was very, very, very excited, because like Dana Ashbrook was there, and I met him before. I met him at a Twin Peaks event that I went to once, and Michael Horse, who played Hawk on the show, who I'm a huge fan of, and I don't know why I love Hawk the way that I do, but I told him, I'm like, man, as soon as your name went up, I was like, I'm fucking going to that show, because he's incredible. And I love that he like came out and he like greeted the crowd. He's just kind of like, he's like, oh, my people like to greet and acknowledge everybody. So he's like, I'm Michael Horst, and I'm the most amazing person in the world, which I heard in my head.
Yeah.
But
he just has this aura of awesomeness.
Just something
Like
I don't have.
So cool. Like, you see him and you're like, that's the coolest guy ever.
That's a real human being right there.
Yeah.
And then the craziest thing was that Cheryl Lee was there, and that's a one that I just did not think was ever gonna happen. Because I guess she doesn't do a lot of East Coast stuff. And I don't know how many conventions she does in general, but it was rad. I got to do this cool little Red Room photo with her, and she was very nice. She signed a bunch of stuff. I got my David Lynch coffee mug. That was a battle.
Yeah.
There's only so few of them. And I went there that whole day. I went there stressed out. I wanted that thing so bad. And I got it, and I'm just like, you're just going to throw us in a cupboard.
In 5 days,
Yeah.
I'm not going to care
Like,
anything about this.
We got there Friday, and I'm like, I go up, and I'm like, oh, do you got those, like, because they were selling these, like, they're specific to the event, these, like, David Lynch coffee cups. I just wanted one, and they're like, oh, we sold out. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, we'll have some tomorrow. I'm like, so the whole night, I'm like sitting there. I'm like, man, I got to get there real early. And I got to run there. I got to get into that concessionary and buy one. The door's open. I fly through the doors. I run up, grab one, pay for it. I start walking, and I'm just like, your life is a mess. Mm-hmm. What are you thinking? You didn't grab food. You were hungry. You wanted the cup. Yeah. And I'm like, you spend money on this thing. It's literally just going to end up in a cupboard. It's going to be covered with cobwebs. Some poor person, when they find your corpse in your body and in your apartment someday, they're going to have to clean that out. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of junk that I have in there. A bunch of my apartment just filled with nonsense. But I'm glad I own it. I'm grateful.
Yeah, man. It looks cool.
It's cool.
Think it's cool. Yeah.
I'm actually very excited. I'm downplaying it right now.
Even the shirt, you got that new shirt there, and it looks awesome.
You got one, too.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
It is pretty rad.
But as far as new movies that I would like to mention, Friday and Saturday I watched Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. Because they were playing it both nights. I went to both nights. First night I got to hang out with Dave Gonzalez, friend of the show, and Jen and Harley. It was an awesome little family.
Cheers.
Church Conforti was there, chursing around. And then the next night I met up with you guys, and that was lots of fun. So I watched, Fire Walk with Me again that night. And, yeah, it was fun. Bunch of events. What'd you watch?
Well, yeah, I did Horror Fest, had the best time ever. It was amazing. And then the David Lynch, what was it? Wild World of David Lynch at Mahoning Drive-In, and that was rad. We got to sit with Scott. We met this guy named Scott there.
Yeah.
And we talked with him for like at least a good 2-3 hours.
Yeah,
he
big
was
chunk
awesome.
of the day.
Yeah, he was a really cool dude.
While we were listening to F.U. Tammy.
Yeah, and then we were listening to F.U. Tammy, which was like a David Lynch kind of cover band. I also went to see the Soap Girls in concert with KK and Tommy Tomeo, and that was awesome. And so it was a crazy week, but I didn't really get to see anything other than Into Vogue Street, which is, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that too.
It was so good.
Seeing it
I
Friday.
loved it. Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really cool.
I keep hearing the word fun.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a 80s type
Early Spielberg.
family movie, yeah.
Early Spielberg stuff, yeah.
Very
So-
Poltergeist neighborhood type, like, too. Yeah.
And E.T.
E.T. aspect, where they're all riding around on their bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. And even, like, the directing in it.
And there's
really
a blue
good.
healer in it, the dog.
Yeah. Which is real cool. So, yeah.
Will it stop me from being afraid of death for a little while, or?
Yeah.
That's how
definitely.
I rate movies.
Oh, yeah. You will have no fear of death going into
good.
this.
Distract
That
me
was good.
from my mortality.
Yeah.
There's a big oh shit moment in it too. But
Yeah.
like a
Don't
deep,
don't say anything because I don't want to. Yeah, it's really good though. It's just so good.
My clone saw it.
Yeah, did you like it?
Well, this is like Clone 48, so I didn't comprehend what he was watching.
He's like, I like the colors.
I'm like, that's not even a word.
He's like, it was okay.
I went boom boom.
I just don't buy dinosaurs walking around with people.
True story.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the movie was awesome, and I really liked it. And then I also watched another movie in preparation for the podcast.
Hell yeah.
This movie was called Cheerleader Camp.
I would like to take an opportunity to hear from each of you the first time you saw this movie.
Greg, start us off.
Probably about 10 years ago, I think was the first time I saw
Really?
it.
I thought you would have seen this a lot earlier.
Mm-mm. It wasn't easily accessible until it was really on DVD. But yeah, I thought it was good even back then because it's entertaining, and George Buck Flowers is amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, the best thing about it is that it was produced by a man named Jeff Prettyman.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Did
that's...
you see?
Sounds like a pretty cool guy.
Because I didn't know either. Like, I listened to some of the commentary on it when I was watching like part of it. It was originally called like Bloody Pom Poms, which explains why the insert says that instead of Cheerleader Camp, but they changed it.
Yeah, that's what I read that on IMDb, that the original title was Bloody Pom Poms.
Yeah.
I think it may have done better.
Think so?
Yeah, I like that
Because
name better.
Cheerleader Camp could be like a
PG-13,
like
little kid movie.
yeah, like one of those comedies they had in the 80s all the time too, like
Oh,
camp
definitely
comedies,
has.
Like a Mary
like
Kate and Ashley
Meatballs
Olsen
or
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cheerleader Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary Kate.
It does have a killer.
Camp Hoorah.
It did have a cool like one sheet too.
Yeah.
It does
It
have
is
a cool
neat.
one sheet.
Yeah.
It is a really, really cool one sheet because it has like the cheerleader jumping up in the air,
Yeah.
but her face
Is
is a
a
skull.
skull.
It's
It
very
looks
like
really cool.
it's very Goosebumps.
Yeah, 100% like a Goosebumps
It
cover.
reminds
Yeah.
me of like
It's so
the
yeah.
cover for Slaughter High too, where it's like the skull with the guy holding the apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, no, I think I watched this movie. I was really young, and it was probably on like HBO or Cinemax or something. But I definitely remember it, like parts of it. I don't remember like it fully. So like rewatching it, I'm like, oh, I definitely remember this movie.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
like
I-
a feel.
Yeah, I was like, I definitely watched this movie before, and then I was watching it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this now. Oh, I remember this. So like, it was kind of weird. It was like unlocking memories for me, but it was cool. I mean, it's definitely one of those weird post like Porky's type of films where they were like really trying to go for a weird comedy,
Yeah.
like that. But then also, it's also a horror movie too.
It was also like the tail end of the 80s, really, and that's kind of
What
when
is it,
the-
like 89?
88, I think.
88 or 89?
I feel
Yeah.
like the genre was kind of circling the drain at that point.
Right? Yeah.
This is when the Freddy movies started and the Halloween started getting like tired
Exactly.
too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was. The first time I saw it was actually that Anchor Bay release that you were just referring to.
Yeah.
I bought that, I think, the week it was released. So this was like, I don't know what, like 20-some years ago at this point?
the Anchor Bay days.
Yeah.
Man.
But I remember watching it, and it was like, okay, that's cool. And I recognized Betsy Russell from all the Saw movies.
Yeah,
From like
yeah.
4
I
until like
recognized
7.
her from the Angel movie.
Yeah.
She was in Avenging
Yeah,
Angel.
Betsy Russell's in a bunch of stuff. But the movie itself, like, I just remember being like, okay, this feels like... do you remember when we did The Final Girls? It kind
Yeah.
of feels like that movie, like the one that they like
It should have
sneak
been-
inside of.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
not as good.
No.
Right.
No, The Final Girls is a great movie. I'm talking about just like the slasher film,
Yeah,
that type
yeah.
of slasher film where
Oh yeah, everybody's like the stereotypical character, basically. Yeah.
It's like it's
yeah.
not like a Halloween slasher film or like a
No.
Nightmare Friday. It's sort of like slightly above like a D-rated slasher film. I'd say it's probably like a, you know, I don't want
It's
to
like
say it.
I would guess
Sleepaway
you're-
Camp.
sort of. It's
But
kind of
it's
like The Burning a little bit too.
Yeah,
I would
say
argue
Burning.
that both those movies are better.
They are,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a little bit below that.
but they have cutaways. I
Not
noticed to
Bloody
like
Murder.
red screen, and I was like, The Burning did that because I had to rewatch it last summer. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, The Burning did that.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
like bloody murder, but it's definitely.
Oh, it's
better,
above Bloody Murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's not like better than the Burning.
Would you give would you say like a C- slasher film?
I would say
It's a late '80s slasher.
Yeah.
At this time, it was getting tired.
We're giving
and-
it a
I-
report card right now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a C-.
I would say
C
it's not a D.
No.
Like it has rewatchability
Yeah.
for sure. I think that's because of the casting though. Like the cast keeps it good.
Yeah, I feel like to be honest, the cast is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
are
definitely agree.
They are serviceable, right?
Right. Yeah.
The second
Better than they should be.
should be exactly.
Right.
The latter half of this movie, it feels like the kind of movie that you used to shoot with your friends when you were like 12. Like that whole like, we can't call the cops, we'll get blamed for
Oh,
this.
yeah.
That weird
call them.
shitty logic in the movie.
We can't call the cops here.
Because
That's crazy.
then the movie will be over.
Yeah, because I remember making movies with my friends where like somebody would like get murdered, and like we should call the cops, but you can't call the cops because you don't have access to them for your shitty little kid movie. So you're just kind of like, well, what if we get blamed for the murder? And it's like literally in this film.
I would say that for late 80s slashers, because you gave it a grade, like Intruder is definitely a couple tiers above this one.
Yeah, like Intruder rocks.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of thing. That's like a movie that I think like filmmakers should watch because it's got a real like punk rock thing to it.
Yeah.
This movie does not have that.
And Dr. Giggles is better, and that was like early 90s slasher, so I would say Dr. Giggles is better too.
Yeah. I would definitely put this in one of those too late for its time.
That's fair.
That might be
Right?
about, yeah.
That's probably the nicest way to put that.
Because they're trying to catch, it looks like they're trying to catch that like early 80s feel, but it's not early 80s.
Right, yeah. It feels like this should have come out in 1983,
But completely agree with that.
it came out in 88. You know
And
what I
if
mean?
it came out in 1983, it would have had a shot.
Right.
It probably would have, actually.
Yeah.
It probably would have done better.
It wouldn't have died at Anchor Bay.
you know,
Which
how,
is a
like,
shame that this is, like, I would rebuy this, because the DVD's even not that great looking when you put it on.
You know how most movies we were like, wow, that was like ahead of its time? This is not one of them.
No, this movie was late to the party.
But would you
Yeah.
buy the Blu-ray or 4K of it if it came out?
Yeah.
I'll just say this.
Yeah.
We have a podcast called Freakquels. We're gonna buy this fucking movie when it comes out on.
You
4K.
hear that, everyone out there? Put this movie out, whoever has the rights.
Yeah,
You will make money.
You can do it after you get Fright Night 2 out finally.
I think
Yeah.
that's towards Halloween.
That's coming up.
Towards
That's coming
Halloween.
Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
so pumped.
I keep
Hello,
hearing
Mary
a lot
Lou,
of people talking
Prom
about the
Night 2
special
also.
features and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I was just defending Fright Night 2's honor on Saturday night.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited for that, and I'm excited for Prom Night 2, because that's been dead on DVD forever, too.
Yeah.
Prom night, Mary Lou, let's go.
I like
Hey.
it, but Prom Night 2 is really good, actually.
I like the first prom night. I'm a huge fan.
Me
It's
too.
because you're a fan of disco. What do you want?
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Prom night. No,
As Justin said, it played all the right music that it legally couldn't get sued for. So,
yeah. Legally cleared soundtrack.
yeah.
But no, this movie, like, when you get down to it, it's. Well, we could talk about that later.
Yeah.
We don't want to get too deep into our thoughts on this, even though I'm pretty sure there's not much left because there's not a whole lot we can say. But we should talk about this
Yeah, so
wonderful.
the film opens and we see a girl. She's like racing to the locker room, and it's our main character, Allison, and she's racing to, and she's going from locker to locker, and then she finally gets it, and she's like, okay, and she gets dressed and she goes out on the field, and it turns out it's a weird nightmare, because no one is out there. It's kind of like a nightmare of isolation.
Does she
But-
not feel seen?
Yeah, and then she's like,
Or
Mom,
she doesn't feel
Dad,
important?
like she's yelling for like her family in the hopes that they're there.
So
but
she's
they're
like
not.
lonely. She doesn't feel seen or wanted.
Right,
And then they didn't follow up with any
They
of this in the
They
movie.
never explain, her whole like dream sequences. I was about to bring that
Yeah,
up.
it's like
They don't
isolation
really-
and like a little bit of self harm. So like,
Sure.
and I think it's like to create like this thing about that character where maybe she's the killer because she keeps having these weird ass
She's got
dreams.
issues in her dreams.
Right, and so I think they're trying to create that so it throws off like who the killer might be later. They didn't need to do that
Didn't need to.
No.
Try to make her
Right.
like a red herring.
Because
Yeah,
I-
I was gonna say a red herring that was
because I feel
unnecessary.
like even from the get go, it's kind of like hard to determine like who is the serial killer. I felt like there was enough mystery there. I mean, there's one giveaway a little bit, but there's definitely enough where you could kind of hide who the killer was without creating this whole other thing. Maybe it's for runtime. Maybe they're
Probably
like,
to pad it.
yeah, I was gonna say shit. We need like 15 more minutes onto this movie.
and I did read that this was actually the last scene that they filmed for the movie.
I can see
So
that.
that was probably
They're probably
a
like,
little.
our footage is not good.
We have like 120, man.
Oh
we
my
gotta
God.
add some stuff.
The stuff that we have before this is not good. We have to make something that looks kind of artsy. Like we took some time.
Yeah.
Because as it stands, this movie doesn't look great, but the opening is okay.
The opening looks cool.
Yeah, it's got some style to it.
Yeah.
I will say though, her dreams are for certain better than mine. My dreams make no sense. I had a dream one time where I was riding a yellow ladybug through outer space, and I don't know what the fuck that meant.
Yeah,
Could you explain that to me?
dude, isolation.
In
That's
outer
what-
space, man. Yeah, I
Is
guess.
that
Yeah.
just your default?
Yeah, that's always my default.
I can imagine if you were like a therapist.
Yeah,
And our time is up.
isolation.
Isolation. That'll be $150 a minute.
So we see where Allison wakes up, and it's to Tim, who is this guy who likes to film pretty much everything. He has a handheld camera, and he carries it around all
This
the
guy's
time.
definitely the fun and entertaining guy of the movie.
Yeah, he's in Roadhouse. He's also in Batman Returns as the clown. But she wakes up to this guy, and he's filming her. He's like, "Wow, you got a great scream, Allison." And she's like, "Oh, don't film me."
It's a weird thing to say to a girl.
Yeah.
It's a good scream. It's a good pickup line. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
But the van is full of her fellow teammates of the cheer team, and
We're going to the most questionable cheerleading camp of all time.
Yes,
called
you're going
Camp Hoorah.
Camp Hoorah. Yeah,
Camp
not
That's what it's called?
Hoorah.
Not
Like-
hoorah.
yeah,
no,
they're not like
it
a military
should be
camp.
hoorah.
Yeah,
Like what the Marines say or whatever.
Yeah.
Hoo-yah.
Hooyah. Hoorah. So
So guy wa-
Camp Hoorah. It's Al Pacino as their camp counselor.
Camp Hoo-Ha! Camp Hoo-Ha! So the pervert guy with the camera.
Tim.
Pervert guy, Tim.
Okay, so in my notes it says, is Tim filling the role of camp pervert? But then right next to it says, no, Bob's filling the role of camp pervert. And as I go down the line, every single guy in this movie is the camp
Filling the
pervert.
role of camp pervert.
Every single one of them.
There's not one guy that doesn't peep and look in on a girl.
Yeah.
In this movie.
I had that.
That was a third of my notes.
In some of my notes, I have who knew on the cheerleading squad. You have the Avenging Angel and a breakdancing ninja all in
Yeah.
one. So,
Yeah. Shout out to Listen to Dickie.
yeah.
And there's a cute dog in this movie too.
Yeah.
Is that Dee Dee's dog?
Yeah. I think so.
Is that her name?
I think.
Which one's Dee Dee?
I don't know.
Is it Bonnie?
Bonnie's the
Bonnie.
one from Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they all arrive to the cheerleading camp, and the camera guy, Tim, decides, he's like, "Hey guys, check this out," and he moons everybody at the camp.
This is the part I said I wouldn't want to see in 4K. I
Yeah.
don't need to see Tim's
And
big
then-
ass.
And then they park, and his friend pushes him enough that he actually gets stuck in the window.
Which is fine.
Which
He
is
also lets
fine.
out.
They let it go on much
Yeah.
longer than it needs to.
It's
Yeah.
enough to where he farts too.
Well, yeah. So then the head of the cheerleader camp, right? She comes along, and Mrs. Tipton, and so she comes along, and she's doing like a check-in, right, of their team. So it's like they're like Bonnie present, Teresa present, Pam present, and it's like Brent. He's like, "Yeah, I'm here," right? And then
Brent Wilson.
Yeah, Brent
This
Wilson.
guy's Brent Wilson.
And then it's like then the mascot's like, "Hey, you didn't call my name," and she's like, "Oh, okay, what's your name?" And she's like, "Corey." She's like, "All right," and then she's like, "And where's Tim?" And so the guy, Tim, he's stuck in the window, and he farts, and that's like his way of saying like present.
He's
And-
like Ace Ventura before Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
that Tim.
Yeah,
Talking with his bum.
yeah, and then he's like, "Sorry, present," and she's like, "Okay," you know, like she doesn't.
Isn't everybody
react-
laughing too? That
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Backing up a little bit to Corey, there's a much more interesting movie within this movie about the mascots.
Oh yeah,
That
Yeah.
looks like a fun fucking movie.
dude. She's kind of awesome in this movie.
She's
I
sort of
feel
like a Shannon Doherty type, like a young Shannon Doherty.
yeah. I was gonna say, you know, like Robin from Once Bitten. She kind of
Oh, yeah,
reminds
she
me
got
of her
that.
a little bit.
You
But
see
like,
her everywhere.
I know. I
Yeah, that's.
love her.
It's like the third
Is there
movie.
a poster of her still in your bedroom? And I don't even know where you got that. If there
I
is.
love Once Bitten. I need a Once
EJ
Bitten
texted
poster.
me once. He's like, "You ever think that Al Pacino looks like Robin from Once Bitten?" I'm like, "I guess."
And then
I
Rory
guess
just
so.
went. "Ah!"
Hoorah!
Hoo-ha!
So yeah, no, he farts, and then she's like, "Okay, I guess he's present too." So and she's like, "Yeah, just call me Miss Tipton," right? And then so back at the bunk, a couple girls are discussing like who's going to be cheerleader queen this year.
That's right.
And Pam's like, you know what? I don't think it's going to be Allison because I have what it takes and she doesn't. And I'm like,
This
you guys
dialogue
are on the
is-
same team. Like,
Oh, are they though?
yeah, I was like, come on, man.
This dialogue's crackling too.
Yeah, it's just like, all right.
I got what it takes.
I got what it takes.
She doesn't have what it takes.
Weren't
I'm
they
ready
talking
to
about
bring it
fashion
on.
or something too at one point?
Yeah. So then we cut to Allison, who is bunking with Corey, the mascot, and Corey's like, "You don't really mind if I bunk with you, right?" And Allison's like, "No." She's like, "But I'm the mascot. No one likes the mascot." And Allison's like, "Dude, it's cool. I just have really bad dreams, and I
Shriek in the night.
Yeah, in the
And
night.
the audience isn't gonna know why.
Yeah, and no one knows why, not even me. And so then we see they all go swimming at the lake, but technically they're really just tanning on a set of rocks.
Which looks like the scene from the Wraith. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I was
which
gonna
is
say
funny.
the
One
same
of the
thing.
girls from this was in the Wraith as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, and so Tim is spying on them, and he's trying to pass as this old lady.
Yeah, he's got like his best Mrs. Doubtfire getup.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. Didn't he have like a butterfly net too?
Yeah, he went all out, and he's like trying to. He looks like the lady from Porky's, right? And like,
It's just Palm Breaker.
yeah, and he comes out. He's like, "Oh, excuse me, young ladies, I'm just a passing through." And they're like, "Yeah, all right,
Fuck
Tim."
you, Tim.
Yeah, and they like rip off his clothes, and he's like, "Oh, you guys got me," right?
What if that was like an actual lady though?
Yeah,
It just
they're
looked like that.
Oh my god, we're so sorry.
We're so sorry. We ripped your
we
clothes
literally
off.
thought
and
you were this guy.
I think
named
you
Tim.
could get away with that still in the late 80s. And
Yeah.
It wasn't as
Yeah,
big of a
the
deal.
days when you
Probably.
could humiliate the elderly.
Yeah.
Get away
so,
with it.
Meanwhile,
Hey, there's a cop though who is also a pervert in this
yeah.
movie.
So meanwhile, the sheriff of this area is peeping in on the action too. Like he's up there, and he has his like binoculars, and he's just watching these girls sunbathe, and some of them are like topless and stuff too, and we see where Bob shows up, and he's kind of like the crazy Ralph type, but he works at the camp, right? He's kind of like Bill Murray in Caddyshack.
I was going to say he's more like that because he's got like the fishing hat on and everything.
yeah, he has like
too.
the fishing hat, and he's just not doing that.
He's the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
And if you are like, oh, who's this actor? He looks so familiar. He's in Back to the Future 1 and 2, and also They Live. He actually has a huge part in They Live.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
Wishmaster.
Yeah. So later on, Allison is kind of having a nightmare. So we think at first, and she's like,
Corey's just regretting her rooming situation.
Did you guys notice
Yeah.
that too? Like, he always just appears and vanishes.
yeah. Bob
too.
like kind of shows
he
up.
like
He's
shows up.
Hey,
like
Sheriff,
if you're
what are you
watching
looking
it, it's almost like, is he gonna be like the Mr. Green character and he's like an agent or something at the end of the movie?
I was like, what's going on? Is he like?
Is he undercover?
Is he Tyler Durden to
Yeah.
the sheriff? Like, because at one point he's there,
Yeah,
and the
he
sheriff
turns
like
around to say
is like,
something.
"Hold on, buddy," and then he looks around and then he's gone. And I'm like, what just happened here?
I wish the
Um,
camera just shifted ever so slightly, and he's like, "Oh wait, he's over there."
There he is. Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
He's just like hiding behind a rock.
oh,
oh,
he
sorry,
just
guys.
runs away.
So later on, Allison has another nightmare of her competition being dead, right? And then we find out it's not a nightmare at all. She's actually just walks into her main competition, like this girl. What's the girl's name? Susie. She walks in and she finds Susie dead on her bed, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And she backs into Bob, and Bob just walks in like, "Oh, what happened here?"
Dead
Like,
kid?
not even like,
Dead
"Oh
kid
my god,
sounds
there's a
about
dead
right."
body." He's just like, "Oh, we got a dead one."
I'll
like,
go
"What?"
get a garbage bag.
Yeah.
Lawn and leaf.
So then they have a camp meeting, and they rule that Susie actually committed suicide. It wasn't like a murder or anything. That she committed suicide.
Not an eating disorder.
And then so Mrs. Tipton's like, "You guys," she was going through a lot of stress. She was always trying to be the head of everything. And you guys have to be strong. You can't do that. You're at this camp. And it's like...
We just didn't think that so much emphasis on body image could possibly lead to a suicide.
lead to like this crazy...
I gotta say, this camp might be worse run than like Camp New Horizons and Sleepaway Camp 3, or it's on par with that, like of how poorly it's run.
It's not good, man. It's not good. So Allison and Corey chat about depression a little bit and the pressures of cheering, and Allison's like, oh yeah, it gets to me a lot. You know, there's a lot of pressure to trying to like keep up with the image and competition
I
stuff.
wish Corey was like, yeah, that's great, and then she just got up and left.
Yeah, and
like,
Corey,
I gotta go put on my mascot uniform
Jesus,
now.
she's such a downer.
yeah, Corey tries to motivate Allison on how awesome Allison is, and Allison's like, I'm not that great. Come on. So Allison and Corey chat about that stuff. The next day, the team that Allison's on performs one of the worst raps I ever heard in my entire life.
It was actually very, 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 very early in WA.
Yeah,
You know
seriously. No,
Censored.
For a movie that came out, 1988? Like, rap was established at this point, like, in...
Yeah, Run DMC was huge.
This was like a step
This
back.
was-
Like, this is one of the worst rap scene, or just raps I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's pretty
And it
bad.
was just like, here's Pam. She has a plan, and she's gonna do it well.
That little kid in Lethal
Teresa,
Weapon rap better.
good to see ya. That's even better than I'm giving credit.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
like,
no,
it's
bad.
really awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. And it's performed by Tim and Leif Garrett. Brent. And
Brent Wilson.
yeah.
By the way, Brent looks like he's 30.
Oh, I have that
he
written down in my
is.
notes
Okay, I
also.
was gonna say.
Because they're like, he's like a 16-year-old kid.
yeah, it's like
This
I don't
cast
know.
all looks pretty old, but he looks like far out of place.
Yeah, they should be screening these guys. that they're bringing
I
in.
said he looks like he's like the Burnings Eddie with the receding hairline. And
So-
he kind of acts like him too.
Corey is forced to eat with her mascot costume on.
Yeah, they
all
won't
had
let
to
them
eat
take
with
it
the-
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Mrs. Tipton's like, you have to eat with the head on. And Corey's like, this is like some bullshit, right? Like, she's like, I'm not doing this. She's like, well, it's going to be a point against your team if you don't eat with the mask on. And she's like, how the hell am I going
This is
to eat
like
with
abuse?
this thing? Yeah, this is like abuse. Like, what the hell is
Told you
this?
it's a poorly run camp.
There is a mascot that looks like a big giant elecat though.
Oh, yeah.
I saw
That was
that.
cute, too.
It was the chicken too, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of real cool mascots. I wish this movie was called Mascot Camp.
Dude, they should make... All right, I'm going to throw this out there. Maybe we should make a movie called Mascot Camp.
I would love to do that.
And it's like this, except
With
all
mascots,
mascots,
yeah.
and there's a horror, like there's a killer on
There's
the
a
rise.
mass killer.
And
Yeah.
it's
Get it?
impossible to find out who did it because they can't take their costumes off.
Right, and the costume keeps switching, so you never know who's in
What if
it.
you get blood
It's
on
kind
it?
of like
Yeah. Terror Train?
Terror Train, where the costume keeps switching.
Wait. What if the mascots are all working together, picking off people, right?
my God.
And then, hear me out.
Yeah.
As the people are murdering the teens, the mascots cheer them on.
Dude. Oh, how about, dude, I love that. So the mascots are going around, they're killing everybody,
And then
right?
doing like cartwheels and shit.
And then at the end, it turns into a whole furry fuck fest. Where they just have sex with each other
Yeah.
over the dead bodies.
Oh, man.
of all their
I think that's
victims.
gonna be harder to get a wide release.
I don't know.
you gotta get
It's
a
gonna be
rating
harder
on it.
something.
Yeah, you gotta get a rating on
Instead
it.
of the shunting from society, it's called the yiffing, and it's just all the furries
just
going
fucking
to
each
town.
other.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm into this movie.
Let's make it.
Oh, shut up.
It'll be called Mascot.
Speaking of, shout out to Screaming Mad George.
Yeah.
How did you
yep.
get there?
Because he said the shunting.
The shunting.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So Allison just wanders around this camp, by the way, and she just goes into the kitchen and she's like, I'm gonna go into this freezer, and the cook's
She
like,
drinks milk right out of the carton here.
oh, well, yeah, she just goes up to the cook and she's like, I'm going in there, and he's like, okay.
Just
So-
be mindful of my dead body collection in there.
So Allison goes to the freezer and finds a dead body in there, and it's actually Susie's body. So they call the police, and it turns out they were storing the dead girl Susie in the freezer, and the sheriff is actually like okay with it. At first he's like, well, you can't really do that. And then Mrs. Tipton's like, well, maybe it's okay, and you could step on my thing later.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say he's not quite okay with it, but he's a pervert, so.
But they don't really ever elaborate on why they kept Sue as Susie.
Because she didn't want to shut down the camp or something. She was saying like,
so
I
just
can't
put her
shut
in the
down
freezer?
camp. She's like, well, I was gonna tell them afterwards in the next 3 days.
Yeah, and
That's some
so
kooky logic.
Oh
there.
yeah. I told you, it's a very poorly run camp.
so then the sheriff is like, oh, if we hook up, okay, cool. And so we see that the sheriff and Mrs. Tipton have this whole routine of like how they hook up, and
The sheriff also looks like Austin Powers when he takes the
oh yeah,
shirt
he's like going to the 20, the 30, the 40. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run this baby in. And she's like, go team, go. And then he like runs into the room and pounces on top of her. And then Tim just for some reason has like war paint on and camouflage and stuff, and he's like sneaking to watch these two hook up, and he actually films the two of them hooking up.
Tim's gonna take what he can get. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
He'll film
Hey, he had a
anything.
nice setup though on that camcorder where he could put the lens up in the window without having to move up to do it.
I know. But yeah, he films it.
I guess you'd call that a telescopic lens before they had one. Or
Yeah.
like a periscope.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know. All I have in here is that Tim is Commander Pervert.
yeah. So then he goes back and he's like, oh man, I got something short of a porno for sure. And he's telling Brent about it. And that's when we witness Brent is like packing his underwear up to like make it look like. And then he's like, well, God wouldn't, give us hot chicks. And he's like, well, yeah, God gave us small weenies, I guess, right? And then Leaf Carrot's like, shut up. And he's like, it's to protect myself. And
This is what's happening in this movie.
this is real life.
Yes.
DJ's not making any of this up.
And then he
That's some
throws the
real
rag
dialogue.
out after that.
What's
at
that?
Tim. He threw the rag out at Tim after that.
Yeah. So then
Yeah,
back to Allison just aimlessly wandering around again.
Yeah, it's one of those 80s movies where people are just walking around looking at stuff.
It's not like, oh, hey, can you run and get me this? It's just Amy's just like walking around the camp. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go in here
Yeah.
and then look at this or something. So Allison like just walks into Bob's work shed. And again, it's kind of like straight out of Caddyshack.
It really is. He's hopefully going to be the head's greenskeeper.
And he walks in, so she hides, and then he walks away, and then she's like, oh, good, and she just walks out. And I'm like, why was this whole scene in here? Like, what was
Another
this
red
for?
herring.
Well, no, but it's like, we didn't even know it was a murder yet, right? So why is the scene right here, right now? It doesn't make any sense. But, and that's in my, I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I think it's padding.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. So at the rec hall, we see where everyone's in there and they're watching like a movie and they're getting prepared to watch another movie or something. And so Tim hijacks the VHS and people witness the sheriff and Mrs. Tipton hooking up.
Is her name Dee Dee?
I think she is Dee Dee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's they play a video of Dee Dee getting Dee Dee'd.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Oh, shit. So then we see where Brent and Allison, they go outside to talk, and then they kiss, and then they fight.
Oh, yeah, I have that in my notes. It's like, Allison calls her boyfriend out, I'm flirting with other girls, and his response is, kiss her. And she's like, okay, I miss you. I don't feel good. Bye.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a weird, like, frantic and weird.
Yeah, it's a weird...
That's right,
type of-
because he was hitting on, what's her name? Pam? Or
It's like-
Allison? No, Allison.
And it was Pam.
It
Yeah.
was Pam, right?
Yeah. But it's a weird way of, like, the way they do it. Because it's like, they talk and they're okay. And then they kiss. And then they start fighting right after the kiss.
Well, because she's like, I don't feel well. And he's just like, whatever, bye.
Yeah, and they're like mad at each other after they kissed, and it's just such a weird setup of
Yeah.
like, events.
It's like the script. Like as they were getting ready to film it, someone crashed into the person holding it, and all the pages started flying around. They start grabbing them and they start reading them. These things don't go together. Whatever.
So Tim and Brent talk about Allison being off, right? And that's when we cut to Allison, who's having another nightmare of Brent hooking up with Pam. And everyone's like cheering it on in the nightmare. And she's just standing there over her boyfriend hooking up with Pam. And everyone's like, yeah.
Sex.
Yeah. And
Sex is awesome. No, it's Becca and I, when we were watching this, we wish that Allison looked through the window and saw a bunch of like cartoon-looking skeletons in some cheerleading uniforms.
that would have been cool.
Yeah. Like real crappy-looking skeletons.
I would love that. That would have been so cool.
This movie would have been better if it was just like a little shittier.
It leaned into the camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The camp of the camp.
Yeah.
Hey, there was some real acting going on in parts of this.
Yeah, I know. No, there's some good performances by Corey, to believe it or not. She actually was awesome. So the next day at rehearsal, Allison gets pushed over by Pam, right? And she's like, hey, you went into my spot. And then Allison looks at her hand, and there's like some blood on her hand. And she's like, why would you do that? And Pam's like, shut up. And so,
shut up.
Yeah. So Brent gives another girl. They're all at the rocks, right? Again, like.
But Brent takes Pam's side there.
Yeah, and Brent takes Pam's side. So Brent, they're all at the rocks again, the Corey, and Brent gives Pam a massage, right? And Allison is like, what the hell? So she leaves mad, and he's like,
rightfully so.
I mean, rightfully so. Like, I don't know, who's gonna really take Brent's side in that? But so the two, except for Brent,
hear him out.
Yeah. So the two, Brent and Pam, they start to make out, and they go into the woods and they're kissing a little bit, and Brent hears a noise. He's like, oh man, whoever's doing this is pissing me off. And so he runs off and just leaves Pam there by herself. And then we see where she's like, Brent, like looking for him, and she got scissored right through the face.
So
I think he
the
left
back
'cause
of the
she
head
wasn't
into her face.
She like wasn't sure if she wanted to go all the way with him.
Yeah.
So he was kind of pushing the issue. And then I think he said, like, I had enough of this shit or something like that.
Well,
and
I thought it was
off.
like because they kept hearing
No,
noises.
she heard a noise and he was like, oh, there's nothing there.
Oh, okay.
So
What a douche.
I have a theory.
That's why I said he was like the Eddie of the burning, because he was like kind of trying to force his way in.
Yeah.
I have a theory with this whole thing. I realized watching it for the first time in a very long time that it's like a good 40-some minutes before an actual killing happens. It's very late in the game. And I wonder if that's why they had to have that nightmare sequence up front.
To keep the audience interested.
Yeah, because they were probably like watching the footage and they're like, this is fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like, people are coming to see a slasher movie and it's just people walking around peeping on each other.
I remember seeing it the first time thinking that. I'm like, wow, this is pretty deep in and there hasn't been a kill yet.
It's very, very far down the line.
Yeah.
I mean, those Friday the 13th movies don't fuck around with that stuff.
No,
Like,
neither did The Burning. He went
Yeah.
right to the red light district.
because that's what it
Yeah.
was. Like those at that time, it was like slasher movies were that. It was like every like 8 minutes or something, somebody would get hacked up.
What was the sleepaway camp? That was probably like what, like 20 minutes in before the first
They're pretty
kill?
quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
But this one, they take their sweet ass time. Now, it would have been okay if like the movie was actually like saying something, or they were trying to tell some meaningful story. But that's not the case here.
Well, like Corey's having nightmares.
Oh, Allison.
Allison.
Yeah.
Allison's having nightmares.
And,
What do you?
and Corey's just really depressed that she picked Allison as a roommate.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's so morose and she just screams all night.
There's definitely an after-school part coming up.
Probably
Probably
has
she's
to-
like, you don't need those pills.
She probably sleeps with that fucking helmet on, the mascot head.
The gator mask.
The gator mask?
Yeah.
Just so she could sleep because she's just listening to Allison scream all night.
Yeah. And so the next scene, Allison has a nightmare of hurting that girl Pam, right? And she wakes up scared to Corey, who's wearing her costume, and she's like, I gotta take my pills. And Corey's like, come on, you don't need the pills. Just lay off the pills a little bit.
You don't need
You're in high school.
But you thought that's where they were going to go into maybe some background, like of why she's having the nightmares and on the pills, but no.
No. I guess today we would call it anxiety.
Yeah.
But she's got slashy pom-poms.
I was going to mention that too, yeah. She's
Those are
slashing
fun.
her with the pom-poms.
Yeah, this movie gets points for that.
Yeah, that actually looked kind of
Yeah,
cool.
and then like Corey's like a real creep when she like wakes up and she's fucking staring at her.
Yeah.
You know?
Corey, well, she has the alligator costume on,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, she's like right in her grill with it too.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
And like right
She
away,
didn't
you're
have a
like, it's
chance
probably
to-
her.
she didn't even have a chance to take off her costume yet. This poor Allison. I mean, poor Corey. She's got a lot of shit going on. In this. Yeah. So everyone gets ready for the competition night. And so it's that night. The mascots face off first, and we see where Corey kills it. Like she's breakdancing, she's doing all this
This
cool
is my
stuff.
favorite part of the movie.
Without Ozone and Turbo, I'll say.
I know.
She goes
yeah,
on her own.
She goes alone.
It's that whole sequence is so interesting looking visually because it's just a bunch of mascots like
Yeah.
fucking around and
yeah,
it's great.
and so then we see where Corey like kills it, right? But she loses to the chicken, and it's mostly because Mrs. Tipton
Rigs
didn't
it.
like
Yeah.
her for not eating with her mascot face on.
Which,
and I was
which
like,
again, like that would have been great to explore.
And her
Like, what the
teammates
hell
are
her problem
shitheads
is.
right here too, because she comes back and she's like, "Oh, I should have won. That she robbed me." And they're like, "Whatever. It's just a mascot."
it's just a mascot. Come on. And Corey's like, okay, fuckers. I'm not crying. I'm going to be right back. So then the cheer camp.
Crocodile tears, if you ask me.
Did you like too that in this part there's also
Some
the
good stuff right there.
oh, I saw what he did there.
Oh yes, I'm an old man at heart.
Did
I
you
love
like
it.
the when they had Buck Flowers, but also the cook, who's the older guy, and they're both just staring like perverts,
Dude.
as they're drinking? They look like a perverse, like
Well-
the Muppets balcony
Yeah,
guys.
no, they really do. Like, they're just sitting off to the side of the stage staring. They're not even, like, enjoying it. They're not like, oh, wow, that was pretty good. They're just like, oh, yeah, oh, my God, look at that fucking, oh, yeah, my God.
Hey, can we all agree though that they're not as bad as the cook in Sleepaway Camp?
Oh, well,
Oh,
yeah, they
100%.
just shrug that guy up. They're like, oh, that's just Bob. Or
And that-
whatever.
yeah.
Sleepaway Camp guy is like you gotta keep an eye on that.
That was
guy.
early
He
80s, so it was
bad.
really not
He was bad.
frowned
news, man.
upon yet, I
Yeah.
guess.
So yeah, we see where Allison's team, the competition for the cheerleader start, and
Which is like pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not like a person that understands cheerleading moves, but Becca understands that stuff really well, and she's like, they're doing a great job.
they're doing pretty good. And then Tim f's it up. He falls off the stage onto Bob and the cook. And he gets up laughing. He's like, ha, 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 look what I fucking did. And everyone, like,
The guy says, I hope you die.
He
doesn't
does.
Yeah.
He said, good thing, or he says, you can't sing or something like that. Laugh because you can't sing, he says.
yeah.
Which I don't know what that meant either.
I don't
And then he
even
said,
know.
I hope you die.
Yeah. Hey, while I'm watching this scene and I'm sitting there thinking, like, why isn't this in like a little gym? They're like doing it in a dining
They
room.
are.
Yeah, it's like the
I
rec
did laugh
hall, I
out
guess? I don't
loud
know.
when he fell into him because I completely forgot about that part.
I think it's just so funny that they're like performing in like a small dining
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
probably just
Yeah, it's like one of the smallest cabins. They're
Yeah.
It's like
inside
a
doing
tiny
it.
lodge.
I mean, like cheerleading, it's like there's a lot that goes into that, and you need space, and they gave them like nothing.
And Tim's
Right.
not a little fella, so he needs some space to begin with.
Yeah.
Pretty limber, though, for a big fella, I
Yeah,
would say.
man. Yeah, he kills it. So the next part of the competition begins, and Teresa ducks out. She's like, guys, I don't know where Pam is. I'm starting to really worry because Pam didn't come, and that's not like her to like skip out on the competition. So Teresa's like, I'm gonna duck out. So she goes outside. Meanwhile, they're doing the Camp Hoorah Queen competition, and they're doing the thing, and then we see where Mrs. Tipton actually picks Bonnie.
Well, like, what's the criteria for winning this thing? Like, I don't exactly know. Like,
There
what-
was no talent show.
Yeah, there was nothing.
no- yeah.
It's just like, you guys walk in a
She's-
circle, and when I say certain things, smile and wave, and Allison just doesn't do that, and so she loses.
Yeah, they kind of like picked the winner, like Lyle Landley picked the person to conduct the monorail in The Simpsons. It's like, he'll do. Me? Yeah,
That
sure.
works. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah.
So the camp is over, the competition is over, and everyone's dancing. But Brent, Corey, and their other
like the
friends,
Sex Pistols take the stage.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
comes out of nowhere.
It's like, I mean, it looks like the band's gonna be a lot more badass than they turn out to
Yeah.
be.
Right, and then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like when Jesse and the Rippers plays like Pretty Woman.
Yeah,
They're like playing this metal club, and it's just like Pretty Woman.
walking down the street. It's like,
Jesse
yeah,
and the Rippers sounds like it's gonna be something more hardcore than it really
Right.
is.
Yeah, I
And then
agree
it's
with
like,
that, too.
oh,
Because
okay.
like Uncle Jesse's always talking about how much of a badass he is. He's like, yeah, I'm
It's true. He had like the mullet back then
Yeah.
too, and he's like, oh, he's gonna play some metal now.
Jesse Kasopoulos, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So the competition is over. Everyone's dancing. This band takes the stage. But Brent, Corey, and their other friends, they go looking for Pam and Teresa. Meanwhile, Bob goes to keep an eye on them for some reason.
this
He's
is
just
where
like,
he has
I'm going to
another-
go look at those guys for a while.
Yeah, I think I'll keep an eye on him. He said something like,
Yeah.
"I'll handle it. I always do."
I always do.
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
I don't know. His lines are just
He's just a character. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know what's up with this guy.
crazy
So-
drunk drivers.
So Pam is found dead, and Teresa's like, oh my god. So she's trying to make a run for it, and we see
There was already maggots coming out of her too. Like that.
Yeah.
that was kind of a nice touch.
it looked cool.
Yeah.
That actually looked, all the makeup looked really good.
Yeah.
But so Teresa finds her. She starts to run off, and she sees a van, and she's like flagging it down. And then the van like taps her, and she falls, and then she's like, "Oh my god, this van's after me!" So then she gets up and she starts running away, very much like Tina in Halloween 5. She's like running from the van.
Yeah, very much
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's running away, and then boom, like it pins her to a tree, right? And then she's dead. It cuts away. So
I
we
had
cut
that
to,
written down on here that in the 80s it was more likely that a girl was killed inside of a van, not outside of it.
Yeah, right?
Especially a van that looked like that, like a panel van.
Yeah. So Allison, Corey, and Brent continue to look for her, and that's when they come across Bob, who tells them to scoot back to the party. He's like, "You guys go back to the party," right? So, and then we see where Mrs. Tipton, she's just like walking around about, and then she just gets stabbed in the back, but we don't know like
Oh yeah. That's,
what really we assume that she dies.
By the way, I
The
wrote-
comically large meat cleaver.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like the slaughterhouse, like buddy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also wrote this down because like when Bob finds him out there, he's like, "What is this? A cockroach convention on parade?"
Yeah, it's like, all right, Bob.
So he's
You're,
he has such great lines.
he's amazing. So the sheriff gets a call about Camp Hoorah and another missing person. He's like, "Oh yeah, they're probably out in the woods, boing, and but I'll go check it out."
As
you
he's taking a couple sips from the bottle too.
know? Yeah, I'm like, great sheriff here.
It's like the only cop in town.
Yeah, and so Tim he finds Teresa, and he's like, "Oh my god, I just found Teresa. She's dead." And they're like, "Oh, that's not funny." And he's like, "No, look, I have blood on my hands." They're like, "Yeah."
Did you do it?
And then he's like, "No, come
Caught
with me."
red-handed.
No, I didn't do it. I found her.
So, that's when we see Allison, and she comes across a barely alive Mrs. Tipton, who has a cleaver in her back, and she falls to the ground, and she's like bleeding out. And she's like, "Oh my god." So Brent tells everyone at the party not to panic, but there's been a murder. So what does everyone do? They just go, "Ah!" and they run out of the place.
It's like a 5-minute. It's like a 5-second clip of just like feet.
It's like in Scream when everyone clears out at the
Yeah.
party.
They're like, "We just found Principal Hembry at the goalpost," and they're like, "Let's go see it before they cut his shit down."
Those kids are all fucked up in Scream.
I know, they really are.
They're
if
like,
you think
oh,
about
this
it.
guy that we all knew every day.
The makeup
know, right?
was,
Yeah, it's
He's hanging with his insides out.
the
Yeah.
makeup was pretty good too when they find Teresa and like the guts and stuff are hanging
Yeah,
out.
that looks really
That was
good,
pretty
too.
Yeah, some of the makeup is okay to questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't remember,
Okay.
like, do they find her or not? Because I haven't watched it in a long time. And then I'm like, oh, they do.
Yeah, they
Okay.
do. Yeah.
Cut away.
So Brent runs to find Allison and Corey, and they get to the van with Tim and Bonnie, but they try the van, it doesn't start. It's not working. So we see where Bob, he finds Pam dead. And this shot's really cool because you do see, like, the bugs, like, kind of taking over.
Nature
like,
taking its course, basically.
Yeah. And so then the group decides to walk back to town. They're like, you know what?
40 miles in all, because they say it's like 40 miles from town, and they're going to walk in the night.
In the night. And as they're walking, they come across Bob with a shotgun who shoots, and they're like, oh, run. So they all scatter away. We see where Brent runs back for Tim, and he only finds a camera because Tim at one point decides, I'm just going to stop here and film myself, right? And basically he's like making a joke about everything that's happening.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, here comes the monster. And then he just turns around and he starts peeing, right? And
They really should have established Tim as wanting to be like a filmmaker or something.
right.
Because he's just kind of walking around using it to be a pervert. But then it's like all of a sudden he's like I gotta document everything. And then he's like making a joke about everything. And
Yeah.
none of it tracks very well.
Yeah. And so then Brent runs back for Tim and only finds the camera. So he's like, oh, let's go watch the footage. So they hook up the camera, they watch it back, and they see that Tim gets killed.
This was a pretty good death, too. Doesn't he get, like, slashed in the stomach or something? Like,
Yeah,
axed,
like,
and, like the blood pours out?
Yeah, it looks really good. And so Bonnie, Allison, Brent, and Corey decide, let's rig like a bear trap at the door. And if anyone kind of like
This is
comes
pretty
in-
rad.
This
actually
I
is
forgot
pretty
about
rad.
this part, too, until I watched it again. Yeah.
Like if the person, like the killer comes in, boom, we got him.
Now, there's a lot of steps you should take before bear trap to the face.
Yes.
That's pretty extreme.
It is.
Yeah. Like you,
You know?
could have just set a bear trap. Because
Yeah.
You didn't have to hang it overhead. Like, you could have
Right.
just put it on the ground.
Like you didn't have to like go for straight murder like the murderer,
Yeah.
but okay. But they do, right? And so who opens the door and gets a bear trap to the face? The sheriff.
And then Betsy Russell looks into the camera and goes, I sure hope that never happens to me.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one, buddy.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, no, so
Saw 7.
So we see the sheriff gets a bear trap to the face. He falls to the ground and he's like shaking. And it's shot really good because it does feel very real in that
Frantic
moment.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Like I said, some of the kills were better than I remembered.
Instead of like being dead instantly, they had like him like shaking and kind of like it's gruesome. It's a gruesome murder. So then we see where Brent goes out and he tries to kill Bob, and then we see where Bob is gonna shoot Brent, and Corey saves his life. She shoots him with the sheriff's gun. And so Brent, Corey, Bonnie, and Allison celebrate being alive.
Before the fireplace, with like all their friends dead, a man got hit in the face with a bear trap, and they're just all like, hey.
Did you see
let's
the nice
celebrate.
touch, too?
Let's
Because
get some
Corey
wine.
had to shoot him a couple times. And on the final shot, when he gets shot and he's slipping down, it's on at the back of it's like a no hunting sign.
Oh, that's funny.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was falling asleep at this
But but yeah, no, they all have
And then
like
Bugs Bunny came out and said duck season.
yeah. No, but it's so weird because at one point, yeah, like they're all celebrating by a fireplace. Like
It's all
we
good now.
survived. We're livers. you
These
know?
are the worst characters. They're all like sociopaths.
yeah.
Like,
yeah,
none
like
of them
Brent
give a
starts
fuck
to like
about
try to
anybody.
make out with Allison.
Yeah.
And he's like, let's celebrate. She's like, what are we celebrating? He's like, we're alive.
Look at that.
Doesn't it get you hot that we just saw all of our friends dead?
And
Yeah.
I set up that bear trap and killed the sheriff, basically.
And so then at one point Bonnie is like, I'm gonna go use the phone, and Brent leaves too, and Corey's like, listen, I think Brent is the killer, right? And she talks her into going outside with her, and they're making their way around, and we see a shot of Brent finding Bonnie dead by the telephone, like strangled by the telephone booth. And you just see where Corey's like, oh my God, Brent's the killer. He just killed her. And
No time for evidence. Get him.
Yeah, and so she's like, Allison, shoot him. So Allison turns the corner, she shoots him like a couple times, like, no, and shoots him dead. So then we see where they call the cops, and the cops tell Corey they're booking Allison for all the murders because they suspect it's her. She was the one that was like doing it, and Corey's like, I can't believe she would do all this.
Well, she's like, what's gonna happen to Allison? And the cops are like, well, we're probably gonna railroad her, blame her for the murders, probably have to plant some evidence here and there. We're not sure yet.
By the way, I need a statement from you later.
Yeah,
Right.
because like we don't really want to go around looking for evidence and the stuff that doesn't seem to track with her being the killer, but we're just gonna make her the killer because it's a Friday night. We want to go home.
It's about that time, right?
TGIF's on.
So they arrest her. They're taking her away, Allison, and Corey starts to go off, and she's dressed up as a cheerleader, and she's like, give me a C, give me an O, give me an R, give me a Y. And I do like this cut where Allison's like, Corey,
Yeah.
you know, and yelling her name as she's being penned for all the murders, and obviously it was Corey that did it the whole time.
I wish they cut inside of the cop car.
Yeah.
You see a fucking girl back there doing
Yeah, 'cause
cheering?
That was
I was
weird.
gonna say she's just
Yeah.
cheering there, like, nothing to see here. Let's get outta
You
here.
saw that, right? They're at the
Yeah.
station. None of them wants to comment on it in the car. They get back to the station, like, is that girl doing the cartwheels?
Yeah.
That was real weird.
But no, what's cool about this, right, is it's like kind of like Intruder in that way where
Yeah, it was very. I
the
thought of
murderer
that.
kind of
Yeah.
gets away with it and it gets pinned on someone else, and that's kind of cool. Like, I don't know, I think that's interesting. So a lot of this movie, it's kind of like, you know, like we said before,
I think it
was
suffers
like
from
behind its
pacing
time.
problems too.
Yeah, there's a lot of this movie that doesn't work, but as far as the ending, it's kind of solid. I do give credit to that.
Well, the
'cause I
last
thought that
20
was cool.
minutes is finally like when everything starts happening, basically.
Yeah, I think they could have, like, instead of trying to go for that like Porky's kind of like Meatballs camp story,
And then
to like, you know, get the kills there a little quicker.
the hallucinations from Allison, which you
Yeah.
find out kind of had to tie into the ending. That's
Right.
basically what that was there for.
But like, it does, and she's off her meds too. Like, she stopped taking her meds. So like,
Corey
so
convinced her to.
there's a lot of like stuff that is interesting. Like, I feel like the ending is a cool ending. I just think that a lot of the film itself, there should have been like more to it that could have maybe got us there.
Felt
but-
like a longer hour and a half than it should have.
It
Yes.
really did. And it's weird because it's like the beginning and the end are solid. Like the way it opens and the way it ends.
It's just the middle.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich where like everything in between is kind of rotten.
Yeah.
The bread's pretty
But
good.
you still have bread.
Yeah, and you're like, this meat tastes weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that. Like I said, it's kind of a, like, I was making sure I was paying attention after a while because it's like, all right, when's this gonna pick back up again?
Yeah. I do feel like overall, like the movie, I mean, let's just go into it. So, Greg, what are your final thoughts, and would you recommend this movie?
It's not a bad movie. I would recommend it for people that haven't seen it. And I'm sitting here criticizing it, but if it comes out on a different format, I'll buy it.
Right.
So
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely not the worst movie I've ever seen, and I can revisit it. That's probably the first time I've watched it in a couple of years, to be honest. So I don't know
Okay.
about you guys. Is that like the first time you guys rewatched that in a long time too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rory, what are your final thoughts, and would you recommend it?
Okay, so I think this movie kind of sucks. A little bit. It's a little bland. So we were going to record this episode about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's when I watched it last. I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. Because, like, that's how unremarkable of a film it is.
No,
I'm just like, what is this? I have, like, notes from movies that we did, like, 3 years ago that I could look at and be like, track
I
it pretty
agree
well.
with you because when I watched it, and I have a really good memory. It's like, I remember Corey's the killer, and I remember Buck Flowers, but I don't remember anything in between from when I watched it.
Because, like, not a lot really happens. And as I said before, like, it's not like you can just say, like, well, there was a bunch of really cool kills throughout, because it's, like, pretty late in the game before they even get to that stuff. So it's just a bunch of, like, sociopathic, unlikable characters.
Yeah, you don't like any of the characters.
A lot of stupid storytelling, like, you know, some mildly okay kills, but it's a very bland and pretty forgettable movie. Like, I guess while we're talking about it, I was kind of understanding why it probably hasn't been given any real good treatment since the DVD. I struggled even to just, like, make fun of it a little bit because, again, it's just that level of bland that you don't want to reach.
I think there's rights issues, though, honestly, because some of the things that have come out on 4K, this is still better than quite a few things that have come out.
I think that's the worst thing about it, honestly, is that it's just, like, it's not terrible, and it's not good. It's just, like, right in the middle and very, like, just very, very bland, boring, kind of not remarkable, you know? It's unremarkable.
Because that's what I said, like, Lucinda Dickey kind of makes the movie better.
Yeah.
And
I feel like she is, like, one of the best parts of the whole movie.
Yeah.
And even the character, too. But, like, yeah. So, would you recommend this?
No, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, honestly, like, if you were to watch it, I mean, you definitely, there's much worse crap out there, but, like, I don't know what I would get from recommending it to somebody. Like, oh, you got to see that scene where nothing happens for 40 minutes.
I think it's good if you like summer camp, like I said, a one and done. Like, if you're looking for something and you've already seen The Burning too many times or all the Friday the 13th or...
Yeah, if you're looking for something in that realm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, like, weird to say things like this, but, like, I still maintain that the worst movie we covered on here was that Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2022.
Yeah.
That is a really bad movie. I don't remember anything
So
in that
bad.
movie
But
either.
I could still make fun of it. In this movie, I was just kind of like, like, there just wasn't a lot to do with it, so it wasn't fun to talk
It's
about. It
like-
wasn't fun to watch.
I don't know if you guys ever saw it. It falls in the realm of, like, Killer Party. Did you ever see Killer Party?
No.
It's kind of like that, where
Yeah.
it seems like you could tell there was cuts to that movie, and they were going different ways with it.
See, this movie felt like there weren't cuts; they were just adding shit.
Right, but it was just like there's boring parts, and then there's good parts, and then the end, it all, like, that's your main, like, the last 20 minutes.
I feel like there was probably about, like, 30 minutes worth of a movie in here, and they were like, "Oh shit, this is, like, real short." Hey, Betsy Russell, get out there and just walk around and look at things.
Yeah.
What's kind of a waste of Betsy
right.
Russell in this movie, to be honest with you.
A little bit, I would say, for sure.
I mean, she married Jigsaw. She's got cred.
Yeah, she got credit.
Hey, what'd you think of it?
Oh, yeah. So my final thoughts and recommendation, right? So my final thoughts are, I believe the intention for this movie was more so like, let's do like a Porky's Revenge of the Nerds kind of comedy. And then producers like, well, I don't think that's going to make us a lot of money because whatever, right? What else do you have? Well, what if it's also a horror movie and it's like the combination of the two? And so that's what we got, right? It's a combination of like a horror movie. Like the first half of it is like you're watching Meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
The second half is like you're watching Friday the 13th. But what they failed to do is mesh it really well and have it throughout. So instead of having it where from the beginning it's a horror movie with some Porky's elements, it feels like Porky's for the first half, and then the second half it feels like Friday the 13th.
Do you think
if they were able to like blend
It's more
it
like
better?
yeah, it's not even as good as like a Porky's Humor either. It's more like a Up the Creek or something.
Yeah.
So here's to add to that.
Yeah.
Because I think you're probably right. They're probably like, hey, what if we did like Porky's and Meatballs and then like Meets Friday the 13th? It's like, great. Does anyone in this room know how to be funny? No?
No.
All right, does anybody know how to film a good horror movie? No. So what do we do? Let's just film something.
Well, we'll just make that.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Let
too.
my
There's no,
nephew
like-
make the movie.
There's no like even in The Burning, you get like some stalking scenes and some like people see him outside of the house or this. There's none of that in this. To
Right,
be honest.
and
the more I think about
characters
it.
kind of just aimlessly wander
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
So, like, I do feel like there's elements of, like, hey, we could have done this, and we could have done that, but they didn't mesh it well together. Like, it should have been throughout that you got elements of horror and elements of, like, the comedy and trying to mesh it a little bit better. Even if you tried to make, like, some of the kills funny, like, it probably would have worked a little bit better.
There's not even like a long like chase scene with the killer either. Even the van that cuts away in like 2 minutes or
I
whatever.
know, and the best thing about this movie, and that is why maybe I would recommend it. I would, piggyback off of like Greg, if you were into like, if you're just watching slasher camp films, I would recommend this. Be like, yeah, you should check this out. This is cool. I think like the twist ending is like the only redeemable saving grace about this movie.
Would you say it's like a twist though?
No, I just think it's like, I mean, I guess, but
Like we watched it. I'm not even kidding. The movie starts and they're just doing roll call. Becca's like, it's her,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh shit.
Well, I mean, like, because she's
alright.
not on the list, and I was like, okay,
But it's just sort of like, of course
Yeah.
it's her.
right, of course, right,
Yeah.
because it's like, everyone looks down on the mascot the whole movie.
They call her
Um,
mascot. They don't even call her by her
she's not
name.
even on the roll call for
Yeah.
it. So there's like elements of, okay, this is why this person's gonna do it, like the motivations there, right? But like, yeah, no, I don't know. I thought it was cool just to see, the killer kind of get away with it in that sense.
Yeah, that's fun. Like,
Yeah.
because it doesn't
'Cause
have
that doesn't
like a
happen that
Right,
often.
like
Yeah.
where like something like that
comforting
happens.
resolution isn't there.
The cop with the
Right.
bear trap to the head was kind of
Yeah, like most movies, probably all movies. There are redeeming elements to it, but it's just like, as a whole, is it
doesn't-
something that I would ever want to watch again? Absolutely not. Like,
Yeah.
I'll probably like be the last time I ever watch this movie.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I can watch Chainsaw Next Generation, even though it's a bad movie, just because of McConaughey's character, and I remember things because of McConaughey.
I can watch that movie all the time. I love that movie. No, but as far as my final thoughts, it is that I think if it picked a lane or was able to mesh them both throughout the entire film, it probably could have been better. The redeemable, maybe saving grace for me on this, to get enough of a recommendation to be like, yeah, if you're watching, summer camp type movies, yeah, you can watch this, like, especially in the horror sense. But yeah, if this was just a regular recommendation of a horror movie, it would not be in my top 100 at all. But like, I definitely would say, with a few variations of certain things, I would give this recommendation if you're watching a bunch of slasher horror camp films. This could be in there for sure.
I forgot to mention, because like the movies I watched recently.
Or past that. Move on.
I did, because you're talking about camp. I did watch that movie Demon Warp too, because that was like a camp movie, because they filmed it where they filmed like Friday, the final chapter.
Oh, cool.
And that movie's just bananas, because at the end they mix genre after genre, and it's something else.
All right.
Well, I'm
yeah.
glad that has a lot to do with the ending of this movie.
Yeah.
Well, the
No.
ending's even crazier.
Well, I'll
No,
say
I
this.
forgot about it.
I'll say this just to my last thought on this movie.
Yeah,
I
I've
agree.
wanted
I don't know who said it at this table, but the one who said that they wouldn't recommend it, I agree with that guy.
Yeah, that's you, buddy.
Oh shit!
No, but I do want to just add one note. It's funny if you think about it. Like, we did Final Girls before, like, what, 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Last episode, I believe.
It
which
was
is
the
a
last
good,
episode,
which is
yeah.
a really good movie.
So
I always liked
it's
it.
amazing, right? And it meshes everything really well. Like, everything
Yes.
works for that movie, and I could not recommend it more. Where this movie, it's like, oh, this is like if Final Girls didn't have like a competent like director or creative team, that, you know what I mean? Like, this could have, like, Final Girls could have failed if they had the wrong people making it. And I think that's where that kind of lands for me.
I feel like that movie's getting more discovery now too lately because a couple of my friends reached out. They're like, "Hey, have you seen Final Girls?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, a long time ago," because it's
so
on
good.
Prime or something for free. And they're like, I just watched it and it was really good. Like,
It's so good.
I like that we're all just giving compliments to like a completely different movie.
It's all right.
Because that's the kind of film this is. It's I'm saying it's not like
Yeah.
It's forgettable.
it's so unremarkable.
yeah.
yeah.
It's
It's
just
not
like
something I pull out of my like. I haven't watched that since I got the DVD.
Yeah, there's probably dust on it. You
Yeah.
probably pulled the DVD out and had to blow the dust off.
I had
the
to
cover.
kind of look for it. I'm like, oh, it's down here, like in the lower shelf section.
So you had to pull an Indiana Jones and recover it
Yeah.
Pretty much.
from the deep and then blow some dust off
Yeah,
of it.
it's just like that movie, man. I can't like say that I like be like mad about it. I can't be like, oh, remember that scene? It's just kind of like this movie happened,
This movie
and my life will go on.
Yeah.
Hey,
So let's go into our favorite kill. Greg, you could start us off. What was your favorite kill?
It's got to be the sheriff with the bear booby trap.
Yeah. That was pretty rad, actually.
I think I'm gonna take that one.
All right, Rory.
bear booby trap, move on.
I'm gonna go bear booby trap as well.
All right.
Look at that.
It's so good. All right, let's go into our emojis.
I'll give a megaphone, an alligator, a van, and an axe.
Oh wait.
And Greg,
hang on,
you go
do it.
first.
Oh, I'm
And-
sorry.
Wait, yeah.
Well, he was pointing at me.
Let's hear those bomb ass emojis.
Greg, you go ahead. Give your emojis first. What are they?
Sorry. A megaphone, an alligator, an axe, and a van.
Okay. All right. Rory.
Man shrugging.
Oh,
Brevity.
Whoa.
I'm surprised it didn't get the like little poop emoji.
No, it's not even that kind of movie.
No, I
It's a
wouldn't.
shrug.
Yeah.
It's a shrug.
Yeah, it's a literal shrug.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a shrug as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
give
feel
it the
like
poop
you
emoji.
kind of got me into. You know what? It is kind of a shrug.
Yeah.
He put you
Yeah.
on the dark side. He
Yeah.
pulled you in.
No, Rory's right though. It is kind of a shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like okay, I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
it's meh.
Yeah. Besides the twist, like, what does it got? Right?
Got a lot of time.
George Buck Flowers is what it has.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
George Buck
I don't like
Flowers.
to-
to.
Dicky.
I don't really
Yes.
like to look at my cell phone if a movie is playing, but fuck, this movie tempted me.
I tried not to, like I mentioned. I was like, shit, I gotta kind of pay attention and take notes.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go into our plugs.
It's time for a plug.
All right, Greg, you start us off. What plugs do you have coming up, bro?
I will plug Respawn Tattoo because Jay is nice enough and kind enough to let us record here. And I will cover Gap Theater because I always do because I grew up down in that area. Hey, go down there. It's only a 45-minute drive. They play 35 millimeter and they are open year-round, unlike Mahoning Drive-In, who eventually shuts down for the summer. I'll also plug.
Look at
my-
that shade you just threw.
I'm not throwing shade. I grew up in both those areas. I think they work together actually.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll plug my buddy's barbershop for him, Trojan Barbershop in Moscow. If you need a haircut, he'll make you silky smooth. Go see the Zohan.
Yeah.
My barber molests me. Go on.
Trivia Master Brad, the hardest working man in trivia. Go out, play his trivia. It's a good time. Synapse Films and Red Shirt Pictures because they have a lot of good stuff coming up, like we have just mentioned on this show. Fright Night 2 is on the way. Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, and eventually Near Dark is on the way on 4K. And the last thing I'm going to do is plug my friend's band, Side Over. He had his premiere party, and they are playing September 5th at the Ice House in Bethlehem. It's free admission, and you can go see them. It's 4:30 doors open. And they're also playing in Scranton at the Ward on Sunday, September 6th, where doors open at 1 p.m. They're sort of like a hardcore band. They're good. They, like I said, they put out their first record. Go out, support them. They're local.
All right. Awesome. Rory, how about you? What do you have to plug?
I got Raven View Productions, a film production company, but also the production company that puts this podcast out each and every Wednesday, like clockwork. Every single Wednesday. For 3 years now, we've been giving you content for free. Sarah Vista Broker Real Estate. If you're looking to buy a house, sell a house, you want to hide a body in a house, that's what you want to do. Look her up. And check out our podcast because she'll answer all your questions about the real estate world. We got Fourth Cut Reviews. That is Church Conforti. You might know him as the guy who went to the Mahoning Drive-In the other day. He's got a film thing too, so look it up. We got NEPA Horror Fest now has another event coming up on Saturday, May 22nd at the Holiday Inn. That's 200 Teague Street in Dunmore, starting at 12 p.m. It is a Goosebumps, the Haunted Mask reunion. It looks like they got Catherine Long, Amos Crowley, and Catherine Short. If you loved Goosebumps growing up like we did, you should check it out. We got Blush Culture. That's Matthew Rinaldi's band. If you've listened to these episodes, you've heard Matt and you love Matt. Go support Matt because Blush Culture is a banging band as far as I'm concerned.
Matt sucks.
I love the moody fucking indie rock. Just awesome. The instrumental stuff. It's just very, very moody and great. Schwartz Dreamboat. Go check them out at the Electric City Improv with friends of the show, Alec James and Ed Zaleski, the funniest fucking dudes. Actually, all the people involved with Electric City Improv are wonderful. Go support them. Throw dollars at their feet, because that's what they need. Real Chronicles. Friend of the show, Dave Gonzalez. That is his podcast that you should also listen to. You should listen to ours first, though, and then listen to Real Chronicles. You know, fuck us. Go listen to Real Chronicles.
No.
Yeah, they got shit on there that's real good. No, it's like a crash course in cinema history. And most importantly, definitely go on to Rotten Tomatoes website. Look up Dave's reviews under the cinematic reel. Don't read the blurbs, just the blurbs. You could read the blurbs, but don't just read the blurbs. Read the whole friggin' review because that's how you get a guy like that to be super successful. And you want a guy like Dave out there being successful in that world because most of those people reviewing movies don't have any real credibility as far as I'm concerned, but that guy does. He's got it in spades. We got Criterion Collection. If you just want to send us something, like I don't know, like a sticker of a dog, just send it to us because I'd like to know that it came from you. Amanda Aesthetics. If you have some cosmetic needs that needs doing, look her up. They've got billboard money because I saw a wonderful billboard out there in the Dixon City. And I was like, hey, I know that girl. She was on our Exorcism of Emily Rose episode coming on up. Oh, spoilers. And she's also on the Rosemary's Baby episode where we talked about the Rosemary's Baby. Baby. Fun episode. And then finally, everybody, NEPA, or Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. Look them up. You just participated in a fun raffle where people won hats and gift cards to Respawn Tattoo. And it was all in an effort to help those triangle-faced little cats that we like to pet and talk to and that make us feel less alone in our life. Because sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I'm laying around and I'm like, why am I here? Maybe I should end it. And then the cat jumps up on the bed and I'm like, well, I guess I gotta keep feeding you. And then I just get out of bed in the morning and keep working hard so that the cats can get what they need. And you could do that too if you participate with the Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. There's a quick link on our website, freakquelspodcast.com. You just click that. You can get involved. You can adopt a cat. You could donate money. You could bring them a little blanket, a little baby cat blanket that they can wrap themselves up in. Other fuckers, get involved and leave me alone. EJ, take us away.
Hey, first off, good job on all those plugs, buddy.
I tried.
You did great. I feel like you brought it home, man. You brought it home, bro.
I tried.
So yeah, I would like to plug a couple things. First up, Mike Vinci, the Vinch. He's always hooking us up. If we're ever having like issues with our website or whatever, he's like, guys, I got you. Don't worry about it. And he works for that Shantytown Design. Don't forget that, because if you're looking for a website to build your own kind of brand, your own like podcast, your own movie site,
Adult site.
Yeah, don't even think about it. Just go to Shantytown Design. Mike Vinci and his wife, they'll hook you up. They'll do awesome stuff for you. So make sure to check out Shantytown Design. Also, check out Adam Farley's music on Spotify or iTunes, wherever you listen to music. The MDG crew has a song out there called Alone Again, and it was just nominated for the local awards for Best New Song.
Vote.
So congrats on that, and congrats on all their nominations. Dave Cali got a nomination for Best Drumming.
Awesome.
Adam got a nomination for Best Vocal.
Of course he did.
And Jimmy Reynolds got a nomination for Best Guitarist.
Of course they did.
Yeah, they're freaking amazing. So
It's a trifecta.
go to the mdgcrew.com and you can find upcoming shows. They are going to be playing at the V Spot September 5th. So mark it on your calendars. You're not going to want to miss it. They're going to be killing it live and in person. So make sure to check that out September 5th, 9 o'clock at the V Spot. Also, check out New Metal Messiah, Jon Snow.
Metal Messiah. Metal Messiah. Our Metal Messiah. Light up your stage. Light up your life. Metal Messiah.
All right. Make sure to check out EasternTributeCollective.com, and you can find out upcoming shows. Also, Jon Snow and the Eastern Tribute Collective, they were nominated, so congrats to them. I hope you guys win. That would be awesome. And they have a show coming up at the V Spot September 11th. Don't forget it.
Never forget.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't think you can forget that day, EJ.
Oh, geez, guys. Come on. All right. So, also, check out the Battle of the Bards every month at the V Spot. It's a cool thing that Ryan J. and Casey Kelly put on for local writers and local actors. It's really cool. Also, check out Bards Fest. It's going to be at the Strange Bird Cafe on Capels Ave in Scranton. That's October 16th to the 18th. Elle Snow is directing an original play written by me called The Funeral. And
shit.
she's actually she's at the auditions tonight, auditioning people to be in it. So check that out, October 16th through the 18th at Capels Ave, Scranton, PA. Strange Birds. Be there, be square. But yeah, go to Bards Fest. It's going to be awesome. And finally, check out freakquelspodcast.com, where you can find links to all of our stuff that we mentioned. We also have a little swag out there. Rory, what kind of swag do we got?
We got hats. We got T-shirts. We have long sleeve shirts. We got a coffee mug. We've got a pint glass.
No keychains.
No keychains as of yet, but hey, check out what's on my car keys right now. See that? It's a keychain.
If you guys came to the Horror Fest, NEPA Horror Fest, we were giving out keychains, we were giving out swag bags, and all that cool stuff.
Hey, you know who I didn't see there?
I know.
Greg Caldwell. And that's why
Where
you don't
was
have a
he?
keychain. Got a pile of them just sitting there.
And we had Freakquels hats we were just giving away, man.
Yeah.
Just
we were giving away copies of Cheerleader Camp on 4K.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's true.
That's not true. That part's not true. But guys, go to freakquelspodcast.com if you want to see all the cool stuff. We got links to our Instagram. We have links to our Facebook.
Did you just have a stroke?
No. I'm trying to talk like Jimmy. Oh my God, guys! I'm trying to talk like Jimmy Fallon. No, but no. Make sure to go there, check it out. It's awesome. Special thanks to our guest, Greg Caldwell, friend of the camp, Greg Caldwell, and thanks for being with us for Camp Freakquels.
Yeah,
buddy.
no problem. Thanks for having me.
And
Appreciate
thank
it.
you to all the listeners out there for coming out, hanging out with us during the camp time. We're here. We're in the tent. We're like, this is our last night at camp, and we decided to spend it with Greg because we just felt the safest with him. Is that right?
Yeah. I guess that's what we agreed on.
So,
Little do you guys know.
all right. With that being said, thank you to all that listen to us, and we love you guys, and thanks for listening to Camp Freakquels, and we can't wait to come back next week and listen to you guys. We have some emails that we're going to answer.
What, are you just saying shit now?
Yeah.
We're not reading anyone's emails.
Rory's not going to eat.
Hey,
read.
but we'll definitely see you next year.
Yeah.
For Freakquels, Camp Freakquels.
Yeah. Next year for Camp Freakquels, but we'll be back in September, baby.
We'll be back like clockwork. We don't miss Wednesdays, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So we'll be back. And, yeah, we love you guys. With that being said, thank you for listening to Camp
Freakquels of the Camp Variety. Whoa, there's a Camp Freakquels in view. Fuck your camp. Fuck your camp. We only had 9 kids die this year.
That's a record.
I
None
know,
by
last
arrow.
year was 40.
None by bow and arrow.
Yeah.
That's right.